Oh, my hair looks okay. Hi, so I'm trying to produce more content for you guys. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about frequently asked questions at Viridian, the dice company that I run. And specifically the question that we get, my hair is still, whatever. I guess it's fine. Specifically, the question is, can you just send me D6s from this set that I really like, or hey, I only want D20s from this other set, and that level of customization gets brought up a lot, and the answer is generally no, and the reason why is because it adds a level of complexity that we just cannot handle at our current volume. And let me go into a little bit of detail about the way in which we buy dice, and then it will make a lot more sense. So we have all these different manufacturers and sources that we buy dice from, that we source dice from, that we work together sometimes, and we put together customized sets, etc. And we usually buy them because the most common way that they are sold is, sets of 7. So 1d20, 1d12, 1d6. So the full set of 7 for Dungeons and Dragons. And that's how we buy them, right? So we get them in, and we have 1,000 different items, and we sell most of them in these sets of 7. In order to get just a set or a bunch of D6s from one of these sets, we would have to break open all these complete sets, pull out the D6s, and then, I don't know, put the other 6 dice aside and hope that someone buys like the other pieces that are less common to buy by themselves. So we'd be kind of stuck. So there's no way for us to do that with our current operation. Now you might say like, well, why not just buy D6s and buy the 7 different pieces separately rather than just the complete set? And we could do that. A lot of manufacturers allow for that, or you can put in a custom order and say, hey, I only want D6s from this set. Sell me just 100 D6s. So it's got to be a number of them that's worth their time to do. And by the way, if you order 100 of them and you think you're only going to get 1 or 2 orders, well, enjoy having like 80 just sit there forever. And so that's one of the things that we have to contend with when doing this. But the other thing would be like, so let's say we do buy, all 7 of each, and we just buy higher amounts of the ones we think will sell a little more frequently. Okay, that's a lot more work on the manufacturer side or on our side to like sort them or whatever. So our price is going to go up. So that's the first thing. So our price will be less good. And then we also are adding a bunch of work for them on the manufacturing side, which is going to mean more problems and issues. And then it'll get to us and there'll be more problems and issues like, D12s mixed into the D6s, not the right amount of this one. Like we've added, like now instead of getting 1 package of products, we're getting 7 per dice set. And then also, let's think about this. We have 1,000-ish items. So now suddenly we have, 7 bins and 7 SKUs for all 1,000? You can see where this would get like really complex and really cumbersome and really problematic. And you could say like, well, just get like D20s and D6s and complete sets. So the most popular option. So you don't need 7, you only need 3. It's like even 3 scaled across 1,000 items. Plus, like some people are going to be upset. They're going to be, oh, I wanted this like less common die, and you don't sell that, but you sell these. So some people are still going to be upset. And then we're also just scaling our operation by 3 across all these bins. And I say bins because like that's how we sort them in bins. That adds like this incredible level of complexity. And what blows my mind is I hear this a lot. I hear, oh, I really love Viridian. Their prices are great. Their selection are great. Here's an ad for Viridian, by the way. Viridian, prices are great. Selection is great. But then they say, the only thing they don't do is I can't buy just D6s of this set or blah, blah, blah. It's like, but the things you love about us or that person likes about us is our prices and our selection. Those things are at direct odds with a lot of customization. It's hard to have a good price. It's hard to have a high amount of selection if you have a high amount of customization. Very few companies do that. high selection and great price and a lot of customization, it's just not very common. You know, you got to kind of pick and choose. It's one of those you can only have two kind of things. So yeah, that's the thing, and there is some room for this customization, but it's only on like really, really popular sets. If a set gets popular enough, then we could start to be like, well, we'll just order D6s for it because it's so popular that like just ordering 100 D6s or 200 D6s will probably sell. An example of that would be our set Runes of Draconia, which is like a cracked metal set. It's really nice looking. It was the first cracked set that we got, so it became very popular. And then that popularity had a lot of favorites and likes online, so people see it, and then so we added the additional offerings. If we ever get big enough, then we can scale up some of our more popular sets, which is exactly like what happened with ChessX. Basically, their volume is high enough that they can sell just D4s, just D6s from every specific set they make. They also only have like, I'm gonna just guess, 200 SKUs, so they have and they're a much larger operation than we are. So they have probably hundreds of employees, and they have fewer SKUs, and they have higher volume. That's the combination that like can work for that level of customization. We are not there yet. Hopefully, eventually, we will get there. Well, I guess we'll find out. I mean, we have some items now that you can customize a little bit, so that's cool. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.